hopefully you can see this. Try to make this as clear as possible. My flash isn't working, so this is what we're getting. I'm going to start with one hand, and then maybe I'll be able to, I don't know, prop it to make it not take one hand. Okay, I'm really tired. I've been doing a lot lately. It's been really cool. Here's what we have to work with. This is the last tumble we did. I took Eastern Tennessee, or East Tennessee's recommendation on keeping it in longer. It's not 30 days. I think these are too small for 30 days. So here you go. This is only the, this is not the polished, excuse me, I can't talk, polished version. This is actually the first step. Step 1 of sanding, or the grit. So it's not completely done, not all of them. The bigger ones obviously didn't get the complete stages, the different cycles. There's 4 different cycles. There's polishing, there's sanding, and then there's another sanding, and then there's a pre-polish, and then the final polish. So this is not the final polish. This is only stage 1, and I just think they're so incredibly gorgeous. I've decided to move on to the next batch that has been prepared. It took 2 days. Basically what it is it's vinegar, water, Dawn soap, or you can use actually any dish soap, and a lot of brushing. As you can see, my little brushy brush is super duper needs to be cleaned. Some recommend a soft bristle brush. I just do it, a bristle brush. I just do it good old fashioned old toothbrush style. And as you can see, the water is now clean. You've seen before when it wasn't. These little guys take a little bit longer. However, I am just so incredibly impressed with it. Look at that green stone. It's just beautiful. If you can see it, hopefully. Like I said, my flash isn't working right now. I don't know why. It couldn't be because I dropped it. Here's another conglomerate. I just think they're gorgeous. All of them. They're all beautiful. Okay, so this is the before. You can take a good look at the before. This is the raw material. However, the raw material has been cleaned. Some people say to finish it off with a baking soda, so that's what I've done in here. So I'm letting that soak for a little while because it takes off all the extra grit and grime. So let's see how it goes. Ready? I've already put my the Unikite, and now I'm just gonna put a bunch of different ones. I don't necessarily pick. I just like what they look like when they come out. I like what they look like before too. So here we go. You don't want to fill it up all the way. It says it's a 2-pounder, but really it's a 1.5. But if you just use these little guys, then you could probably, fit in a bunch more. I did not use the media. I'm just breaking all the rules when it comes to these rocks. Though when you do the polishing, I would recommend it for sure, the media. I wanted to see, experiment, the difference between, and definitely media is the way to go when it comes to polishing. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more. I'm just, it's Monday. Let's risk it all. These come down to really smaller pieces. Some of them do. Some of them do, and some of them don't. But we'll find out, won't we? All right. Let's see. I'm gonna take you out because you've done your job. Well, maybe I won't take you out. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yes, I do talk to my rocks. I have to get the sanding material. I just realized it's somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. I'll try to add the video as I go. But what we want to do is we want to fill this up with water. Also, I did leave out the distilled water part. I just use regular water. I think the vinegar and the baking soda do a really good job of, you know, cleaning these guys up. But I would recommend definitely using some kind of, or it has been recommended to use distilled water, which I can completely understand. So it's just a little note. However, these have come out pretty clean. I think I need to rinse them. I'm gonna keep them in the water so they can, you know, stay nice and pretty. But I'll go ahead and post this and then maybe do a short of, you know, with the sanding and all of that kind of stuff. I really don't know. It's Monday, like I said. I hope you're having a good one. This is the result of our, I think it was 7 days in, 6 or 7 days in, which is longer than I normally do. The instructions say, I think they say like 4 to whatever, but I took a good friend's advice, and I don't think I could do this for 30 days just because my tumbler's not as industrial as some of the other ones, and it started to get kind of fed up with being tumbled for that long. So I don't know. I've already had to change the belt, and I might have to change the belt again, but that's okay. It's kind of cool. I didn't know I could change a belt on a tumbler. Look at how pretty that is. Sorry, I just think these rocks are beautiful. Okay, so this is what we have just tumbled. Like I said, I only did the sanding part. I've only done the first stage on this. Sometimes what I do is I hand polish or, you know, put it back in. But right now I'm just excited to see how this one comes out. So very soon I will be posting again, and that video will be the sanding part of, you know, putting the sand in and putting it on the tumbler. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, and I really appreciate you. All right, have a beautiful, wonderful day. You rock. You really do. Yes, you do.